I finally thought of a name to go at. Well, for this name, we do have a pack match card, and it seems like for Purple Shadows, wanted to go after the Universal Belt that, for what people claim, that he got robbed for. So surprisingly or not, or surprisingly or not, it may not happen. From what we know of so far. That match number 1 opening the show tonight will be of course the bare knuckle specialist Stacey Adams against Ashley Cruz. Also, surprisingly, with the WWE 2K24, we now have a first look. And you can go onto their Twitter page if you can. But I do have photos of it saved on my phone, and I'll be saying it to people that haven't seen it yet after this goes live. So be on the lookout. Well, not be on the lookout. But you get the idea. So here we go, match number 1 with the bare knuckle specialist versus the Queen of Clothesline, from what I heard online. It's pretty much gonna be almost held to page as in for the major overhaul that will be happening on March 8th. Well, on March 8th screening of SWA. Well, depending if we end up getting money off of this show tonight. It seems like Stacey Adams is already fired up to the fact of her own return to here tonight. At the fight taken to ringside with a step-up punch. Out ringside by Stacey Adams. It seems like she wants to try everything within her strength to keep Ashley Cruz down. We remember at SWA Bad Blood what happened backstage between Samantha JP, as she was trying to have a match tonight. However, due to what happened backstage at Bad Blood on the behalf of Amelia Angel, that match would not be happening tonight. However, there were already replacements in view as Stacey Adams to take Ashley Cruz into the barricade, going back into the ring now to possibly restart the count. And now going for it, missed the target immediately. And if I get carried back into the ring as Ashley Cruz just wants all the pain to be dealt with her. It seemed like she got what she asked for, and now she's gonna be on the receiving end of the backbreaker. It seems like Stacey Adams wants to do a little bit more with a second backbreaker for Charm. And then it's off to the body, straight to the face. And now she's gonna use one of her classic techniques as a breaking the opponent's hand. And her lower back with the double knee. You gotta give in to the fact that Stacey Adams hasn't fought on national SWA television in quite a while. So we only saw her in a few pay-per-views. But she's kind of a little bit pissed off that she never got a match at SWA Bad Blood. So from what she is saying, that she's willing to have a match tonight. To show what the world has been missing. Now it seems like Stacey Adams is now ready to turn herself into a cruise missile with a tornado DDT. Well, torpedo DDT, whatever. It seems like takedown is not finished with Ashley Cruz going with some sort of slam on the outside. It looked like Ashley Cruz saying enough. Now jumping back into the ring as she just wants to be with the audience here. Trying to figure out what kind of environment did she get herself into. Now it might be a bad environment for her. It looks like Stacey Adams now got Ashley up. And after managed to get herself loose, in the nick of time. It seems like this fight is now gonna have a change tide in the ring, and now Ashley Cruz laying down a tap in offense, and we're gonna see her with a thrust kick off the corner. And now Ashley is all fired up here tonight. It seems like she now has takedown right where she wants her, but takedown denies it. Face plant done by Ashley Cruz. I have no idea why she got to do the backflip. It's probably kind of cool, I guess. Roll back neck breaker. Oh, what it looks like to me. It seems like Ashley Cruz will use on that left to them, and now Stacey Adams with the manhandle slam, shoulder down. Ashley Cruz managed to kick out at 2, but Ashley's match is already looking like it's going to be the end of Ashley Cruz to start things off. And here comes Stacey Adams with the corner mounted clothesline. And even after Cruz is confused as why did she even get herself in this match. Because you were told by general managers backstage that she is getting a match, but against Stacey Adams. Or at least against someone, and that just happened to be Stacey Adams. I also got word that not only that Hunter will be getting his revenge against Collins for the Universal Belt, but also Cobra will be putting his United States belt on the line as he will be issuing an open challenge tonight. Down elbow landed by Ashley Cruz. Pointing away at Stacey Adams that she kicks out at 2. You gotta remember that Stacey Adams is, of course, a bare knuckle specialist here. You gotta remember that she does have some insane amount of resiliency and pain tolerance when it comes to fighting. Shoulder down, and maybe the upper Ashley Cruz, and she takes out a 2. Also, I believe from now on, I will be posting match cards. Well, I will be posting match cards on my community tab for the YouTube channel, so you know. Shoulder down. Stacey Adams is the winner. And here's this incredible look of the torpedo DDT that she had done to ringside and the manhandle slam. And also actually delivering one hell of a Dallas elbow. But it was all for this move that was done here that presumably ended after.
Here is your winner.
And I think the Adams comes out victorious here tonight. Here. That the second match has already been made official. But it's already been made official. It will be Mr. Blue. Well, it will probably be Mr. Blue again. The match has been made official will be Mr. Blue going up against MYS. Now mind you, ladies and gentlemen, the final pay-per-view, well, to close off, Kamai was still in the 2023 season of XWA. So, of course, the final pay-per-view of the 2023 season of XWA will of course be at WA Steel Hearts, which will be held the day before Valentine's Day, ladies and gentlemen. So be on the lookout for that, and match cards going live approximately on February 1st. Match cards will be going live.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing in at 154 pounds.
But also, we gotta prepare for the summer. Well, after this summer, Danger Zone. Well, at this summer is Danger Zone, which is our company's version of WrestleMania. Now, Mr. Blue is already in the ring here, and well, looking to dish out some damage to MYS for the reason that he lost the most important match of his own career.
And his opponent from Charlottesville, Virginia, weighing in at 235 pounds.
And here comes the co-founder. You gotta remember. Well, you also gotta remember that the fact of the co-founder of XWA showing up to this ring right here, right now. So of course, as the co-founder of XWA, under the official chairman, which he rather reveal himself when the overhaul happens and when the 2024 season officially starts. MYS is already in the ring here. It is now time for them to go to battle. Co-founder versus the prodigy of the company. And the match has already begun, and let's get things going. And MYS already going for the arm-rig kick. Managed to dodge out of the way on Mr. Blue's clothesline, but it now seems like Mr. Blue has something he can answer for, going with the arm leg lock submission hold already on MYS. MYS managed to get out of it, but he's gonna have to do anything with his power. With the skybound drop kick, putting down Mr. Blue, and here comes MYS with the head tap DDT. And remember, never attempt to headbutt a Samoan, or in this case, never try to headbutt a Puerto Rican in this case, because did you know, Mr. Blue and Latin American, but embodies the Samoan culture. That's a little fun fact for those at home. Yeah, the fight can take it off the ringside. There goes MYS. Managed to go with some mounted punches onto Mr. Blue. Now he's getting full worshipping of the crowd, and Mr. Blue shuts him down. Back at the ring now, go for both men. It seems like MYS using his only opportunity for the buckshot lariat. Shoulders down. And Blue managed to kick out at 2. It seems like MYF wants to keep Mr. Blue away from him as possible, as he will not stop at anything to reach his full goal of having full control in this company. But not if Mr. Blue allows it. And who knows, this may lead up to one of the biggest fights of the century. Wait a second, sleeper hold locked in by MYS. Mr. Blue's gonna have to be forced to tap out here if MYS managed to get a full lock. Surprisingly enough, Mr. Blue managed to find a counter to the sleeper hold. Mind you, MYS have won most of his matches with that same exact sleeper hold. And that looks like a glorious combo performed by Mr. Blue with the kick to the lower section of the body and the nasty palms straight to the chin. Swing blade performed by MYS. And you're gonna need to do something to make sure Mr. Blue stays down and not come back up. It seems like MYS is going to take a move out of Stacey Adams' playbook for the torpedo DDT. Wait a second, now looks like Mr. Blue said, you can do high flying moves. Anything you can do, I can possibly do better. And Mr. Blue goes back inside the ring here. And now, attempting to lay some damage onto MYS after he denies it. Side down kick by MYS, shoulders down. And Mr. Blue just barely got shoulders up as he managed to get lucky. Again, MYS managed to get full work to bring up the crowd here. It looked like MYF willing to take to the sky with one of the most smoothest movesaults in the company. And now looking like the MYS is willing to initiate the kill switch onto Mr. Blue. Shoulders down. And that is it. As MYS is the winner. And the moment that we realized that it was over for Mr. Blue was from that torpedo DDT that MYS did from ringside. And then he went a step further by adding on the kill switch, finishing off Mr. Blue. A marvelous win by MYS, that's the co-founder of SWA. And from what we are seeing, this may not be the end of a possible rivalry between MYS versus Mr. Blue. As you remember last week's last week's untelevised event, Cobra has came out to fully state that before he retires from SWA, he is willing to capture another title, but to do that, he's gonna need to empty his hands first, which is why he says he is putting up an open challenge, and why he says he's putting up an open challenge tonight to see who will come out on top. And he says he will challenge anyone in the locker room. Well, actually, will challenge anyone in the locker room to go after a championship belt. Now the question is, who is gonna answer that call? Also, I forgot to like update Cobra's attire before going live. Damn, I knew something was up. Oh well. Well, listen, I do have planned to do like another live stream, probably do it like either this Thursday or probably like on Wednesday. Yeah, I'm gonna do it on Wednesday because I'm gonna do like another stream on Wednesday. So yeah.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the United States Championship.
And here comes the challenger. I believe this is the person that Cobra had called out in an open challenge. And there he is, ladies and gentlemen. The owner of Requiem WWF money-making Matt decided to answer the challenge opportunity as he could win SWA Gold and bring it to his company for bragging rights. You gotta remember that he is the WWF Intercontinental Champion, but now he sets his sights on something bigger because he knows the current title reign in his company is just soon to be up with someone with presumably putting an hourglass inside the ring and telling him his title reign is over. If we don't know who that person is or what his main motive could be, we may find out soon enough.
The challenger looking determined. He will need the performance of a lifetime to become champion.
I'm already making Matt had the Generation X, and pretty much had the Generation X fans on their feet, and hopefully rooting him to secure victory and become the new XWA United States Champion. And here comes the opponent. And here is Cobra paying homage to the beloved Dolph Ziggler, aka Nick Nemeth.
It's a big fight field here tonight as the title is on the line. And title matches like this is the way to get your blood flowing, unlike any other match.
As of course, at the XWA United States Champion, the Cobra does have a minor massive target on his back. Because anyone could try to go after his title, if anything. But it was kind of a smart move that Cobra was aware and decided to put the title on the line, well, tonight at XWA.
Introducing the challenger from Raleigh, North Carolina, weighing in at 250 pounds. And his opponent from Raleigh, North Carolina, weighing in at 250 pounds. He is the United States Champion.
Cobra Cobra is willing to hold on to the title for as long as he can before the major overhaul of XWA taking place on March 8th. And both men had agreed to fight for the title. And now the match has been made official. And here we go. Look for the XWA US title match. Now we make a match straight to the corner as Cobra managed to fire off with a bit of a touch. As he don't even want to hurt anyone, he just want to weaken. It seems like Moneymaker Mac kind of knows what Cobra's motives are. And this is literally one of the oldest XWA members to ever grace this very ring. Hold it down. Well, if I make the mat match to kick out, that Cobra want to do anything and straight with the standing lariat. If you like Cobra is willing to make Moneymaker Matt his punching bag. Because who knows, maybe this mysterious person that Moneymaker Matt was that was stalking him could be Cobra in disguise. We just never know. Ref got managed to make it to 6, and both men are now back into the ring as we speak. So it seems like Moneymaker Mac could have the opportunity of a lifetime to become champion. Cobra kicked out one almost immediately. It seemed like that Mac is ready to put down. I'm ready to now put down. Whoa, Cobra onto the center of the mat, telling him to suck it. No homo. But also, and now it seems like Moneymaker Matt is ready to go above and beyond with the follow-up clothesline. Y'all remember, Moneymaker Matt is as egotistical as he looks. It seems like Matt is willing to do something with the Cobra to make sure he gives up the title tonight. Now it seems like the Cobra is not liking anything that he really dealt with. Sorry folks, I'm just have to yawn. I'm tired anyway. I didn't get enough sleep last night. It seems like Cobra going with a moonsault to take down Moneymaker Matt, as Matt meant to answer with a DDT. Here we go, Moneymaker Matt now trying to push Cobra out onto the ring. And now the fight now once again being taken to the outside. It seems like Cobra's gonna use the apron to the very advantage here tonight. It looks like that Cobra wanted to go for it again with the Pittsburgh drop. And what the? That was kind of one nasty sell from Cobra. At the referee field count, both men need to figure out a way to get back into the ring before it is up. And Cobra wants to go back into the ring and restart the ref count. But that ought to be half and to make him mad. Gonna throw Cobra into the barricade. And now looking to possibly break his ankle. Literally. It's not going to go good for Cobra here, ladies and gentlemen. It almost looked like that Matt had him in a pedigree position, but he had to go with the petty play. And now here goes Matt, now firing off. Any attack that knows to Mankind. But of course, well, with the neck twist. And another petty play onto Cobra as Matt. And now back in the ring. It seems like he's gonna take some high flying action. And Cobra needs to get back onto his feet. And here comes Moneymaker Matt. Misses the target entirely, and that will trigger a restart in the referee count. And here goes Cobra. Now using the pedigree to his own advantage. And I believe Cobra does have a few screws loose in his own brain, not realizing that this is a fall count anywhere match. But of course, it's not even a fall count anywhere match, as this fight is already taken out onto ringside and may follow up in a double count out. But Moneymaker Matt is down somewhere in the ring. And Cobra is praying that the ref could just count a little bit faster. So it seems like Cobra realizing that Matt is not going to stay down. I feel like Cobra won't stay down. Well, not stay down for Matt. Sorry. And Matt managed to get a little bit of stamina and get back into a ring. Into the spine buster onto Cobra, shoulder down. And you can feel the frustration in Matt's face as he almost had and with the finger on that foot. I don't even know what the hell you call that move, but now looking like Cobra might be regretting what he just done to Moneymaker Matt outside the ring. I feel like Matt now got Cobra in position and lined him up for the Generation X pedigree. And both men are already gassed out. Shoulders down, and we may have a new champion tonight. If the odds are in his favor, and they are. And your new United States champion, a Triple M Moneymaker Matt.
here is your winner, and new United States Champion,
Money Making Matt have started off his situation right, and now is the new owner of the U.S. title belt, as he can't even believe it himself. You won this title, Matt. Go celebrate with it. But don't be like Logan Paul with the title at all. Don't shower with it. Let me stay here. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm just going to attempt to keep this short, as it'll probably just be like either 5 or 6 matches tonight. But however, I forgot to mention that there will be a debut of tonight. But that we might witness the debut of an Australian icon. And that would be the recent signing to XWA. And as this match has just been made official during the match between Money Making Matt and Cobra. It has been made official by of course, general managers. It's been made that a match between Amelia Angel versus the debuting Sydney Pascal.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from Rochester, New York, Amelia Angel. It's one that the followers want to see. It's one that the WWE Universe has wanted to see. It's one that I've been waiting to see, and it's about to go down.
There are some people that already hate Amelia Angel for what she's done backstage to Samantha JP at SWA Bad Blood. There's a lot of angry Samantha JP fans in this very arena. Just hoping that Amelia Angel gets what she deserves. And that would be her being laid out in the center of the ring by the Dallas Renegades. But until then, Amelia Angel was attempting to still wreak havoc, but at the SW ring. One side of the arena is cheering for Amelia Angel, while the other side is booing her out of the building. And even for her, she is surprised to the fact that she is still getting cheered, because she was thought she would just get a whole crowd wave of boos, like a former someone in Raw. Yeah, I believe now time for the debut of Australia's own Sydney Pascal. Another thing that social media have been buzzing about is the debut of Sydney Pascal in SWA. We heard rumors that she will become a free agent, but just approximately last month, we never knew what she actually made like a showing of SWA, because she has been signed for like almost up to like last week. She's been signed to the company, but this is her first ever match here, a first single match here in the ring. After it could be possible footage of her training in the performance center, showcasing her valuable skill and work. Because she was seen in an untelevised match, but tonight marks her first televised match in FWA.
She doesn't care who she has to run over. There is no sacrifice for her in any competition. Yeah, so we're facing off against one of the toughest competitors in the world. Pure determination. That's what's made her a tremendous threat.
As the match is already going, it seemed like Sydney Pascal is wasting no time, but immediately put down Amelia Angel in the ring right now. Now, given the fact that she is, Aussie, a lot of fans are starting to really get behind her and actually like her very much. But of course, after general managers and hell, even the owner of even the chairman of SWA has stated online saying that judging from Sydney Pascal's work, it won't be the last time you will see her, because we do have big plans for her. Barry Angel was trying to celebrate. Well, too early, Sydney Pascal has to remind her, and now throwing Amelia Angel out of the ring. Also, I still don't know if we're going to be doing like a woman's Universal Classic. But we might. Problem is, the problem is we don't know yet. It seems like Sydney Pascal going with the dropkick, but no one is home as the mirror Angel saw what's coming to her. And a DDT going straight to. By the looks of it, Sydney Pascal now being thrown back into the ring. But wait a second, now they almost look like they're about to do some sort of comeback. But now Amelia Angel is not looking to have any of it here tonight on SWA. I do not know what the hell just happened, but it seems like Amelia Angel was going to try to get the pinfall, but Sydney Pascal managed to kick out. The pop-up Puerto Rican drop. Well, a move you definitely want to avoid when dealing with Amelia Angel one-on-one in the ring. And it seemed like she had gone to try again. With one of her defensive moves, the last momentum onto Sydney Pascal, shoulder down. And again, she kicks out. Where is she finding all of this strength? And even Amelia Angel is also curious on how the hell is she doing this. Because it's her time now. It seems like both women are already tired out. And here comes Amelia Angel with suicide dive, but Amelia managed to make her target as Cindy Pascal managed to move. And now it seems like with a rolling leg lock out onto ringside, trying to at least weaken Amelia's running capabilities by a bare minimum. And DDT straight to ringside, that is not going to look good. And now it seems like that Cindy Pascal wants Amelia Angel back in the ring so she can put the finishing touches onto this match. Of course, the standing Puerto Rican drop onto Cindy Pascal, as I assume she's probably not going to like any of the back pain she might have to deal with later on if this ends up keeping up. Okay, that looked like it hurt. Now that was just an add-on to injury. It seemed like Cindy Pascal is literally using any move from out of any of the NWA Women's roster's playbook. Back inside the ring now, as the ref count has been put on hold for a little bit, and now it seems like Cindy Pascal managed to use like the Venom, but a Venom spray made famous by both MYS and Cobra. He could be one of them after all. And Cindy Pascal looking to put an end to this story. Now got him up, hold on to MYS with the kill switch onto Amelia Angel, shoulder down. And she managed to put down Amelia Angel in her debut match. Got a replay of, course, the last one test and the kill switch. Okay, you see right here, the moment the kill switch was enabled, there was no way for Amelia Angel to escape. And as always, the win goes to the debut, or as we call her, the rookie. As Cindy Pascal will be, of course, the winner. We still got 2 more matches to go, ladies and gentlemen. And from what I am hearing. But you gotta remember, the fact that Mr. Blue is probably still a babyface here in the company. From what I've heard of. Wait, hold on. I believe I'm getting a call. I believe I am now starting to get a call from one of the officials backstage. Wait, really? You sure it's not happening as we speak? Wait, it is? Uh-oh. That ain't good. Wait, so you finna tell me that after speaking on the behalf of our next matchup tonight, it seems like that Blue is not happy with him losing to MYS again.
Unbelievable. A fight has just broken out backstage. Oh, this is extremely dangerous. Spin kick to the midsection.
And now it seems like that Mr. Blue is very angry at MYS because of course he never end up winning any matches.
He's really slowly getting up. Oh, and he doesn't connect.
And of course, Mr. Blue wants to put down MYS for old time's sake.
But that's not all.
It seems like for MYS, like he was aware that he was probably going to be attacked by Mr. Blue. And Mr. Blue managed to try and flip even more pain onto MYS, but it's not going to be enough. And Mr. Blue wants to lift him up and put him through the table. It's not going to happen. It seems like Mr. Blue is trying his best to get the best of MYS. Oh boy. What the hell is Blue even thinking?
Well, he did all his work getting up there. I hope he has a plan.
He's staring his opponent down, getting into that zone.
Got himself in a very precarious situation.
And it's not going to look good for both MYS and Mr. Blue. They got... I'm not even sure I didn't even taking any precautions here. But in the SWA backstage...
This has to stop.
And security has to be called out here. Also, on behalf of this backstage brawl, like there is gonna be like 4-player backstage brawls now available in 2K24, so that's gonna be a treat. Meaning, I got some ideas. But wait a second! And straight into the spotlight of MYS. We're probably gonna need the medical team out here to check to see if MYS is even okay. Somehow he managed to get up after that traumatic fall that he just took on behalf of Mr. Blue. Uh-oh. And you gotta remember that MYS grew up on the street, so he knows how to properly fight when a moment's notice. But of course, Mr. Blue saying that it doesn't matter if you grew up on the street. What does matter is that you need to know how to properly fight when you're on the life of wrestling anyone, and that even includes me. Again, Mr. Blue attempted to use that same exact submission hold that he done to attempt to write off MYS early. It seemed like it won't be enough to work.
He's setting his table up, and guys, someone's about to have a really bad night. Putting his opponent in a hazardous position.
It seems like Mr. Blue is going to take some high risk, high reward! Putting MYS through the table. But it seems like Mr. Blue is not even finished yet. And now going with a Samoan drop. That is not going to be very relieving of MYS. And now it seems like Blue managed to get the chair. And now going crazy with the chair. And again, MYS probably does know how to fight. And of course, MYS would never expect Blue to actually fight like this because that is what he already wanted. As MYS managed to get as MYS is now put down by Mr. Blue. We're gonna need a medical team out here immediately. I don't know what had gotten into Mr. Blue that's attacking as he is a babyface going after MYS for no possible reason. But of course, we now have to unintentionally move away from what we just witnessed backstage back to the ring as of now. Well, as of course it would be the Fords versus, as of course it would probably be the Fords going up against the Mob. I can find it. So yes, it is the Mob versus the Fords tonight. And Steve Light, as the match was already, as of course after backstage brawl was already taking place, it seemed like both women had already done major entrance and now being dealt with in a tornado tag action here tonight. Carol Ford now trying to manage to get the pinfall on Maria Luciano, but she kicks out of true. Maria Luciano managed to get rolled out, and now the Fords are now going into action. This was now needs to find a way to at least help out her mother, and he kind of does, but not really. The following crossfire, but you gotta get your camera pointed on this. Viewer discretion is advised. Of course, the hand being broken and down to the lower knee. Now Patricio Luciano on the behalf of the Hurt Lock performed by Tony Ford. As the counter has been put in. It feels like Patricio Luciano wants to go ahead and go after the Taylor Ford in this match. For a moment, the mob now stands a little bit tall. The spear performed by Patricio Luciano. Because the possible pinfall being made here. Or not. The standing lariat. Well, no, not lariat. Standing clothesline. Shouldered down by Patricio Luciano. Tony Ford managed to kick out. And it's not even looking good for like just both women on behalf of the Ford against the mob. And it's just a whole lot of chaos happening both outside and inside the ring. They got to carry results to Tony Ford. Actually going to be using the same that move that her sister did. And now breaking one of the hands of the Patricio Luciano. And now it's like Maria Luciano is going to do the same thing to Taylor Ford, inflicting as much damage as he can, aiming for the lower back with the double knee. Got back into the ring. It seems like something about to get turned to the very worst. Double underhook crash, and now the crash course is formed by Tony Ford. The crash course finishes, shoulders down, Maria makes the save. A lot of these matches are going, well, taking a massive turn for the worse. But you gotta remember, after this will be our main event, or our main event title rematch for the SWA Universal title. And that will be, well, that would be Hurtful Shadows versus, what you now want to go by, King Colin. Well, of course, the current SWA Universal Champion. Coach Kinshasa performed by Taylor Ford. And it is just all-out warfare inside the four ropes. So the out is called. Now going, Taylor Ford managed to make the save onto Patricio Luciano. They're gonna have to. One of them had to give a close eye, but Maria Luciano actually outside the ring. I feel like both Fords are trying to come up with a strategy to put down the mob for good. It seems like they don't have a strategy as of yet. And Maria Luciano managed to take down her own daughter on complete accident. This could be what the Fords were planning all along. Using your own team member while having the opposite team attack one another just to get the edge, and they possibly have. Spear performed by Tony Ford. Wait a second, now it seems like the Patricio Luciano now has Look, now had the GTS enabled for Tony Ford, as that is nowhere to be found. Oh, for such a little head crank for chiropractic surgery. It seems like now that really down going with some, of course, the wing flipper, of what you probably want to call it, and a D to your lower hamstring. And now she wants to target the knee of Taylor Ford, hopefully putting her out cold for this little while. And now it seems like that Taylor Ford wants to go with the suplex into the clothesline, shoulders down. Maria Luciano gets that at one. And here goes the attempt of Taylor Ford. Of course, a manhandle slam performed by her. It seems like Taylor Ford is willing to open up to get to heaven on Maria Luciano, putting her in the dead center of the ring. Shoulders down. And Maria Luciano kicked out at 2. Feel like the Force want to have to put both of their minds together to keep only one of the members of the mob down. It feels like they are possibly using their brains here. The standing clothesline performed by Taylor Ford. And the match is not looking good for anyone right now. And this match could enter its climax at any moment. Seems like we got a little wrestling takedown performed by producer Luciano. Managed to give Taylor Ford a little bit of a concussion. And now the Ford got nowhere to run as they're now in the crosshairs of the mob. With the manhandle slam performed by Maria Luciano. Shoulders down. And that is it. At the mob takes home their victory. Gotta look at the double underhook. Gotta look at the double underhook here. And of course, the Ireland's call for far to launch that with the wing flipper and the new modified manhandle slam, which happened to be a what 34th new finisher. So of course, the mob takes home the win tonight. See why we have some, whatever the fuck this victory is, feel like mother and daughter action here in this ring. Well, that was boring enough. But now we move on to, of course, to our main event of tonight. I remember at the Bad Blood pay-per-view, there was a match between Hunter versus Collins was set to take place. When it took place, however, Hunter had Collins ready to be done for and take the title. Collins managed to be quick on his feet, used the finisher, and put Hunter in wrap. Of course, it didn't sit well with him, so he literally ran to the general manager earlier today and requested a rematch, at which he got his wish. So the match has been made official. Hold on, please. But of course, before the match is made official, if I can find what I am going to read. Oh shit. We want some jerky. Pepper to hickory smoke. Stop for the inconvenience, gentlemen. And it seems like I'm getting word on. Seems like that Hurtful will be bringing in backup, just in case Colin tries to do some sneaky and slight shit. You know those red sausage things? So ladies and gentlemen, as the match will be official, as of course that Hunter did manage to get, actually did manage to take a few calls, and now, surprisingly enough, she is not a heel anymore, and now is a babyface, for whatever reason. But of course, also revealed today that Hunter will decide to have his own personal title that a fan at an untelevised event had gave to him. So he says he gonna use it because the little known fact about Hurtful Shadow, he had been in the company when he was known as the HNIC. But now he had to change to be known as the Tribal Menace.
The following champion versus champion contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Extreme Wrestling Universal Championship.
And here comes for Hurtful Shadow. And here he is with both titles in hand. And I believe right behind him is Raquel Rodriguez. Of course, I assume the SmackDown roster? Yeah, she was on SmackDown roster, you dumbass. Get your facts right. Alright, fine. But it seems like the Riz God, Hurtful Shadows, is making his presence clear tonight. And now he has both titles, his personal belt, and his North American Championship that he won over in NXT.
This man is determined to be the exception rather than the rule.
The Hurtful Shadows is now holding up both titles, showing that he does not come to fuck around. He wants to face off Colin once and for all. And speaking of Colin, here he is. And of course, here comes the one half of the tag team Cloak and Dagger. And you gotta remember, both men that are gonna be fighting in this ring have 2 belts. Their personal belt, but only one of them has a personal custom-made belt, which is not associated with WWE. Not yet, at least. So Collins, so here is King Collins making his way down to the ring with both of the titles that he won in XWA. First with the XWA Championship belt. Well, first with the heavyweight, and now the Universal belt that he won, that he has won after the Men's Universal Classic. Of course, he didn't want to fight because he was at home training for the Universal title shot. So instead, he managed to figure out some way to already have a spot for the championship fight. But now, as men are set to do battle, and are set to do battle in the very ring.
Weighing in at 154 pounds. And his opponent from Bray, Kenny Winslow, Ireland, weighing in at 227 pounds. He is the Extreme Wrestling Universal Champion.
A lot of pressure is going. Well, a lot of pressure is being put onto the XWA Universe, and how even Hunter, as you could see, he has a bit of goosebumps right now as he is going after the XWA title for the 2nd time. And hopefully, this time, it will be what he wanted. As of course the match has already begun, and Collins is already going for a pinfall early. They have to go with 2. If that would have been 3, it would have been one of the most quickest matches Collins would ever have against Hunter. But now it seems like Hunter now got it in its submission hold. Also, thumbs up to Hunter, the tired choice. We're pretty much having a little reference type into the Merc with a mouth Deadpool, in which we can see that movie, which I believe is coming out of March? I think the movie's coming out of March. Of course, I'm gonna go in person and watch it, obviously, because I love Deadpool. And, of course, Wolverine, obviously, but if y'all gonna go ahead and see that new Deadpool movie coming out, please let me know, because I want y'all feedback on it. Because I'm going to be watching it in person myself. Anyway, back into the match now. It seems like, well, Hunter is going to have to use almost every amount of his own agility to get the edge on King Collins, the XWA Universal Champion. Now, the reason why Collins wants to be called... Alright, fine. The reason why King Collins wants Jeff to be called King, because he feels like him holding both titles, one of the most beloved titles in the company, the XWA Heavyweight and Universal titles, then gives him almost the power of a god, royalty even, which is why Collins is now known as King Collins. And now it seems like that Hunter now going for a diving. Well, Dyer Karana managed to restart the count before 9. Back inside the ring now, Hunter is getting all the appraisal that he can. As of course, Noah Dark Miller looks on, but Hunter had to take his eye off the ball again. Well, as he said that he is not going to take it off the ball, as he was to say. And as the fight now being taken onto ringside, as Noah Miller is watching on, making sure where that Colin will have a guaranteed victory in the ring. Because you gotta remember that both men are part of a tag team cloak and dagger, and which, unfortunately, their contract is, unfortunately, both of their contracts are coming to a close. Well, after the contract officially expires on pretty much on March 1st. Well, no, February 28th will be the official expiration date for both King Colin and Noah Darby Miller's contract, as they said they want out of this company. Because they pretty much done everything from securing the Double Trouble Tag titles, which is securing the Double Trouble Tag Team titles, and pretty much being the most unstoppable heels in NWA men's division history. And now it seems like the Hunter is ready to dial it up, pay homage to the legend Rey Mysterio with a 619. It seems like the Hunter is not finished yet, but of course the Skyward Rock Splash. If there's one thing that we should be grateful in the wrestling business, and that goes to all wrestling companies, is that they have professional and stupidly good luchadors in the company. Minus Vikingo, but still, throwing it down, and just barely, Hunter kicked out at 2. It seems like that now, Colin is going to try and put the explanation point onto Hunter with a backbreaker from Ireland. And Colin retains. An impressive match performed by both men. But as Hunter is willing to fight, as Hunter is willing to do anything to try and take down Colin, Colin is still the XWA Universal Champion. And he will still be known as King Colin for just a little while. Wait a second. It seems like... Wait a second, now it seems like... But it seems like that... Like Noah Darby Miller, let alone King Colin, is unsatisfied with his victory. Now grabbing Mike and saying that, you know what? Since I'm nice, I'll give you a choice. You can either leave this ring, and retire, or you find a tag team partner and you face me and Colin. Well, pretty much you face me and Noah Darby Miller for the title. And seems like this may be Hunter's last final chance that he will have. So he will take that opportunity. But wait a second, now it seems like that Noah Darby Miller is that grabbed the mic and saying he's not fighting with him. Cloak and Dagger are done. Well, they're not done, but you get the idea. But Colin is clueless. Also, it won't let me put a title on, but I am going to give him the title off screen, depending on who wins.
The title collector is here.
The following contest is a handicap match. Making his way to the ring from Gray, Canada. Better get ready. And their opponent at a combined weight of 389 pounds.
And see what that now Hunter and see what Hurtful managed to find a tag team partner for what now become a handicap match between King Colin versus the tag team of MYS and Hurtful Shadows, known as Hurtful Zero. So now it seems like that from what Hunter's plan is, his plan is to destroy Colin for good and make sure he does deserve the King's title. And from the looks of it, now tag made MYS is legal. The only thing off from him would be the sling blade. Trying to make sure King Colin actually gets up. It seems like the sleeper hold now locked in of MYS. And Colin looking like he wasn't going to be able to escape. Fight gets taken out onto ringside. Air Force NYS really gonna be in the runner-up to Boxmania with the amount of moves he'd be boxing in both online and offline. And NYS had been a heel for the longest time. Almost longer than anyone in this company. He is willing, but he's saying he's willing to turn face under his circumstances that he needs to be pushed. Because in an interview like that was later before NWA Bad Blood, he said this, that he would love to either have probably either a singles match or a triple threat between him, Hunter, would probably be like him, Hurtful Shadows, and Mr. Blue in a triple threat to see who really is the most superior in the ring. Hard to now make legal. But here we go. It seems like the most St. Collins fans are now starting to hate on Colin and now cheering for Hurtful Shadows as the fans know, and as you can feel Hunter's rage. So now Colin gets to understand everything that he has lost. Well, pretty much his touch with the fans, his popularity, pretty much almost his whole career, his sanity even, and now he's about to lose everything that he ever cared for. As Hunter had a plan this whole time. First, for him, he would go after the title. Or he would go after the Universal Champion belt, and then, after NYS, would go for the Universal belt. I believe Hunter now giving the audience the signal. It's time to put out Colin and give him a go to retirement. And now it's seeming like it's looking for the worst. For total elimination performed by Hurtful Zero, shoulder down. And Colin, surprisingly enough, managed to kick out of 2 after being in the crosshairs. And the match is already continuing as Hunter just wants to tire out King Colin to the point where he is willing to do anything in his own strength. Irish curse. Well, Collins goes down, but NYS makes the save. And now it seems like NYS As NYS is telling Hunter, now's your chance, finish him. It's formed by Hunter alongside. It seemed like when the springboard flipped onto him, misses the target. It seemed like Collins, no matter how strong or how formidable the opponent is, Collins would just not go down unless there is one person that can put him down. Voted down, but I believe King Collins is, surprisingly enough, still gonna kick out. It feels like Hunter now knows he only has one move in his arsenal that knows it will work, and it will not. And NYS had to offer up the tag, and Hunter is saying, not at the moment, but now could be our chance. Full straight. It seems like, and NYS doesn't want to take the pinfall, but he just wants to inflict damage onto Collins. And now seem like that NYS want to do something to keep him down. Let a springboard 450 splash, got it down. And Hurtful Zero had done it. And NYS, and now you see NYS going to the ring out there and telling him Hunter won the title. We're finishing off King Collins and sending him to early retirement.
Here are your winners.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, will be the wrap of SWA Onslaught. One of our most action-packed yet. But we still need to figure out how NYS is still standing after the savage assault from Mr. Blue. He might as well just be the one that got away. But we will find out at SWA Steel Hearts.